Should have brought my quartz out. I'm gonna bring this guy out. Oh wow, the sky looks crazy. I'm gonna go get my quartz and bring them out. Kind of missed the show. It's kind of like letting the cows out after the fucking gate's broken. Kind of deal, but it was a movement. I was trying to tell myself it was about movement. Earlier, I put it on this specific spot. The bugs. I give up because of the bugs.
We all want more. But these days, the more we want is changing. The specific distance is 444 light years away. So that's interesting.
Exactly. This is and the 444 energy is the heart chakra. So this is powerful because we got Venus, which is connecting to the deeper love and relationships. That's the depth of the heart. And this 444 energy of the Pleiades is is taking all of that energy of the heart. So I mean, I'll go into it more later, but this is just powerful.
Yeah, I loved how we linked up on this because it kind of really hit me how important this conjunction was. The fact that we're in it right now, and um, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna focus on myself.
Oh,
I
Jaka,
want to
Jaka.
balance the yin
Oh,
and yang,
Jaka,
like
Jaka.
everything. So it's like,
Oh,
you meet it
Jaka,
on
Jaka,
time. It's like
lady.
that's the perfect person. Let's do it. And then you said that you were able, and like within 24 hours, here we are. Um, so that's great. The fourth agent, which I just realized is part of this, which we only get about every 12,000 years or so, is Sedna. Is Sedna right now, which is this super distant trans-Neptunian object, very elliptical orbit that comes in close to the sun every 12,000 years approximately. It's about 11,400 years, but it goes out to 1,000 astronomical units as the distance. That's most distant. That's 1,000. Earth, sun is 1. Its closest is like 76 astronomical units, so it gets quite a bit closer. That right now is also conjunct the Pleiades. So we actually have Venus, Uranus, the Pleiades, and Sedna all conjunct right now in the sky, which is basically something that we've never experienced. These other cycles I'll talk about briefly, right? Every 84 years, yeah, we have that kind of record, but the Sedna influence, which is hugely transformative, we really don't know. But maybe you can tell us
What I'm
a little bit.
picking up, yeah, what I'm picking up with Sedna is it's counterbalancing the Uranus energy. So Uranus feels like there's something of breaking cycles, and then Sedna feels like bringing a frequency of peace. I keep seeing this golden white light beaming in, and I can hear the frequency going higher and higher. And reminding of the
I'm
peace
connected
that's
to whatever
already
she's
here.
connected to.
Well, that'd be great because like these
I wish
cycles
my
that
energy
we're
body
going through with
worked.
Uranus, they
Oh, oh.
not be broken
Wish my
nicely,
energy
let's
body
say.
still worked right now.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
maybe we don't necessarily need more violence on this planet.
Oh.
We're close to perihelion, which is where it is roughly right now. Perihelion.
Boy, right now I wish my energy body really.
Time of Göbekli Tepe and the Younger Dryas. So it's very interesting in that regard. So just anyone that's watching, Natalie has a YouTube channel that's is it Natalie Namaste Healing or is it Namaste
Oh, I've got
Natalie
a fairy friend, Luna, that's just come in.
Oh hey.
Oh, sweet. It's Natalie Namaste Healer. That's my YouTube. And my website's natalienamaste.com.
Okay, so I'll link that in the video description for all of you folks. So if you want to follow up after this, you can check out her work. When we did a podcast together on your channel, I kind of went into that just a little, not grouchy. and it wasn't anything about you, but I was just like, my mind was just
All
like a
right,
little
cool.
frazzled. I just was, I don't know, I just wasn't.
Day, 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 day.
It's just like another thing on the
Day, like day, day, Lord, day, look, day, day.
I felt so good after that.
Because
Like,
see you
okay,
what?
good move.
This is since I was little, Stefan. I've been channeling this immense light, like lightning bolts, kind of light, shaking through the hands, powerful. And when I was little, I said to my mom, "Mom, this can heal people. This can make people happy. Remind them of the happiness." And it's just so powerful. That's what happens. When you spend time with me, you feel this immense, incredible light. And so I remember we came in and I was like, just come and be here and feel, just take a breath in and out with me. And then you and I went through such a powerful, like just a calmness and the light that I was bringing through. So yeah, if anyone hasn't watched that, then also go over to my YouTube because we were Stefan and I, we were channeling through Atlas, and it's a powerful session. And I feel like right now when we're co-creating, it's another one of these. So I can feel the heat already coming through. Just stay aware of everything.
Oh, Ronnie.
The words that we're channeling and speaking, this is going to be energetic.
You want some? You want some, Buzz?
Okay, well that said, jump in at any time if you need to. I'm just quickly going to run through the mundane astrology of this that I basically wrote down going back to 1606, just to get it in front of people. But again, jump in at any point if you need to.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to show you first off, folks, what this looks like in the sky. So here we have stellarium. And you can see our ground here. I've turned off the atmosphere, and we see this all happening in the constellation of Taurus, because the Pleiades are in the constellation of Taurus. So here we go. So we have Venus here, we have Uranus, and then we have the Pleiades. And if we add in Sedna, we see it's not exactly along the inclination to orbit, but we see Sedna right there in this alignment as well. So again, once every 11,000 years, I guess, something like that. Very, very rare. Now, if I do mundane astrology, then
Should we go outside and look more stars?
and I'll put it back to split screen so everyone can see us. Is right now it's what it is as I described. April 23rd is basically the exact date. So we're filming right on that date. I'm gonna release this as soon as possible. Back in 1942 is when we had a conjunction between Mercury, Saturn, Uranus, and the Pleiades, and then just that's May 4th. About a month and a half later, then we had Venus, Uranus conjunct the Pleiades, so there's like 5-degree orb to it. But this is an interesting time period, May and June of 1942, because it's right in the middle of World War II. The S&P actually reaches a low point in its valuation, going all the way back to the Great Depression. And you had now rumors of the Holocaust spreading. There was this escalation of the Holocaust. You had the Battle of Midway, which was a huge turning point in the Pacific. And you also had the Manhattan Project started in June of 1942. That's a very Uranian thing. Then you go back to 1857. This is
So excellent.
and you had in that year Indian rebellion.
Come on home.
Rebellion in India against the
Ew.
Company, which
Ew.
again and again with this conjunction cycle, which is very interesting. That began on the 10th of May, so just a couple months
Come on home.
You go back to
Come on
1776,
home.
May 18th,
In your
you
own.
have them conjunct
In
the
your
sun
own.
as well in about a 5-degree orb. So it's like a Venus Cassini with Uranus and the Pleiades. And this is when you had the 1773 TF. That was basically signed into law May 10th, where the British East Indian Company was able to circumnavigate like taxes or something and push it on to the colonists. And later that year, December, is when you had the Boston Tea Party, when people were complaining about these new taxes. You go back to the next one, that's 1690, and you have Venus conjunct, well, you have two different ones here, but basically April to May of 1690 is when you have this. You actually have the first sighting of Uranus in the sky by John Olmsted, an English astronomer, but he identified it as a star instead of Uranus. Then, of course, Herschel identified it as an actual planet a year later. But you had the trading post of Calcutta in India established by the British East Indian Company in 1690. You had the first future commodities trading with rice receipts in Japan, and the first paper money was made in the Western Hemisphere. That's all in 1690. And then the last one, 1606, this is April to May, another exact conjunction of them. You had the Virginia Company of London founded on April 10th, and that's the company that delivered the first settlers to the United States and founded Jamestown. That was later in the year, December 20th. And you had the first European landing of Australia in February of 1606. You had the discovery of Vanuatu and many islands in the South Pacific. So there's all these themes of exploration and this discovery of new locations, as well as some rebellious attitudes at times, like the rebellion in India, the Boston Tea Party. You also have this matchup of commerce. It's very worldly energy, right? British East Indian Company is very worldly, but the flow of commerce, money, and good financial technology, and having the last one, energy technology. So I just find it all very unique.
Oh man, you guys. Right now, I'm thinking about how
Mismatch of things, and really that
I'm
is
thinking of an old friend,
speaking very much to the energy
and
of the times right now and what is happening, because we're
I'm
seeing
thinking of
international trade, commerce, and flow undergo these disruptions and also evolutions.
when we were.
So this is
Yeah,
speaking
I'm just
pretty
thinking of old
directly
things.
to that, but we have this Seta element as well. So that's the mundane astrology. I found it very
They're
interesting
gone.
in how the British
They're no longer here.
popping up time and time again.
They're no longer here, though.
Fascinating because so last weekend I was at the New Living Expo, so really an
The
high frequency to
Psychic
connect with
stuff
the
is
Pleiadians.
coming up.
And then when you connected with me, actually your soul had visited me before you even emailed me. So I already knew. When I saw the email, I was like, this makes sense. Putting the Pleiades, you, me, this moment, I'm going to channel the Pleiades, the Pleiadians, this beautiful consciousness, which is bringing in a lot of divine feminine energy. So this is going to be fascinating for all of us what comes in. I've been tuning in to them through the last, I'd say, 24 hours, just really connecting with them. And what I've already been picking up on is with this conjunction, Venus is very active with the relationship to yourself. It's now under the spotlight. We'll go deeper into that when I channel. Uranus is disrupting. You see, for so long on the earth, we have been focusing awareness onto our human self and our identifying as the human aspect and connecting stronger to the thinking part of the mind. What's being disrupted now is a shift from that focus on the human identity to an opening through the heart. First, they want everyone to know that and the number 7, which is into higher dimensional states of awareness. 7 is the 7th heaven, it's the 7th highest frequency state that we can experience through meditation, through gratitude presence, embodied. So as we connect to our soul and shift awareness to our soul identity, we expand and our mind expands and opens, and we are able to connect to the 7th.
Any which way you like. Any which way you like. Any which way you like. Any which way you like.
So
Any which way you like.
ladies, the energy of the Pleiadians is this feminine energy. They are all about supporting us to awaken, to expand our consciousness as far out as we can, and to be able to hold the higher frequency line code while we are still being human. You spent energetic time in the Pleiades, and you've been supported by them. They are your star family. So when you look up at the night sky and you see these beautiful 7 sisters, the energy and light is supporting you. And then you see
Oh, I had sex with them. Oh yeah. Alien sex. That's what we talk about here on this stream. Very inclusive. We're very inclusive here. I'm pan-star sexual in this household.
One, you're an old soul and you've incarnated through different star families at different times, depending on the frequency and the energy that you're needing for that particular life. So what's coming in right now is the strong connection to the Pleiades, and I'm going to channel them right now, and I invite everyone who's here to close your eyes and to experience the light codes, the power, the energy that is going to be moving through you.
Papa.
Sending the full flow of the infinite love into your heart. And you are opening to receive, feel, and be. The seventh heaven, high dimensional energies are also entering right now. The seventh chakra, the top of your head, the crown, is also activating and opening right now. As the Pleiades are that she is being tuned by this sacred conjunction, by this connection. She is being tuned up just like your physical body is.
If only my energy bite worked like it used to.
This powerful energy healing in our universe. I now hand over to the Pleiadian. We are here. We are right here. Powerfully connecting to you all during this sacred time. It is very sacred. It is a time to let go of an ancient, human, outdated pattern. This is what is happening right now. You see, there has been strong awareness and focus on the wounded human. Often trying to fix oneself. And Uranus is disrupting this. That you may be noticing that you try to fix. The problem is the trying. And so Uranus is helping you to stop trying, to actually surrender. And as Uranus disrupts and shifts that focus of trying to fix, and when you try to fix
Can't
what
tell
happens
from
is
both
that you
from
problem
Lex to you to
something from this lifetime, or it could be the witch lifetime where you struggled and gone through some immense trauma and pain. As Stefan mentioned, the cycles, many cycles of wounding, of trauma that Earth has been holding, and that your body has been holding. Right now is an opportunity to shift focus and let go of the wounding. The wounding is divine perfection. Only by having had those experiences, you are able to hold the most inside of you. You can get through anything that life brings. And so right now,
Chichuela, chicha,
taking place is
crack open.
and breaking down that attachment to the human wounded self. And pay attention over the next 48 hours, because it will come up to the surface. You will be able to recognize where you have been affected, and where you even speak language of all this part of where the mind, the awareness, the expanded mind is focusing its energy on, and you will dissolve it and it will we are here to deeply support this powerful change that is happening right now. And as that old energy dissolves and breaks down, you will start to feel
you can call Hunda.
dimensional energy, very, very high.
You can just call Hunda.
From the center
Hunda ma.
moving outwards into your aura, and we will be standing
can imagine a green bear.
through this. Now, what you might feel physically is you might
It's
have
kind of like a
some
switchword
pressure in
technology
certain
thing.
areas. Right now, Natalie is feeling
It's
a
going to be the
pressure
inverse
in
frequencies
right
that we're
side
seeing
liver
and looking at. We're
the
talking to
liver,
green
that
moon,
liver, your liver is going
moon,
cleansing and
moon.
refreshing of its energy. All of you that are hearing our message will experience this because the liver holds so much memory of the wounded pain of this humanity. And we together right now with the whole of the
Right, 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 right.
and as
Wow.
it dissolves and releases,
I never would have
this
thought
fresh
dissolving
new
things.
energy, which is ancient, wise,
Yo,
spiritual
don't forget
light,
to
is
dissolve
igniting from the center of your core
the
outwards
kidney.
and shifting those energies. And as this happens, and a new alignment is starting to take place over the next 48 hours, your awareness, your mental energy will be less and less and less focused on the human self and more expanded on the
Let's go ahead and
soul
play some
identity.
kidney
You will start
frequencies.
identifying with your spirit, with your soul. And as this happens, Venus comes in. Immense opening of your heart. The relationship to yourself is shifting. More love and kindness for yourself. And as you connect with this love of your soul, you are a multi-dimensional being. And for too long on your earth, you've been limited is going through a shift right now. They know
big conjunction happened. 11,400 years.
Even those who aren't awake and that are still focusing all their awareness on their human self, even they're going to feel something on some sort of a level. Something's going to shake up a little bit. It's going to open them up. And what I'm also feeling is the way that Venus is humming this energy, it also feels like the third eye. Because, we've spoken about the heart and the crown. And because when these two senses open so deeply and profoundly, it automatically opens the third eye, which is the soul center. When we see beyond the physical reality, when we close our eyes and we see colors or we sense through this inner vision, it also feels like something's happening here for those who are attached to the human self. So that's going to be interesting to observe what happens.
Sending money abroad. Wise is the smarter way.
You can save up to 45% sending advice.
Compared to major banks. Here's more smart stuff. Most transfers arrive in 20 seconds, and you'll know exactly what's reaching your recipient every time. Your money, your bank. Be smart. Get wise.
I'll be around if you have any trouble. I'll be around. I'll be here.
Yeah, that's fine. There's some aspect of repetition and just thinking about that, meditating on it, that helps it to really sink in. But this will maybe finally, and I'm not saying, this is a continuous journey of being more soul and body, as we call it. But maybe this will really push a lot of people early into that deeper experience of that. And then how that actually translates in their life, their family, community.
Because you can think it, but you're still in the level of the mind. So you're thinking, oh, I'm a soul in the body, I'm spirit first. You can think it, but because of this alignment and conjunction that's happening now, it actually surges us forward and helps us to not think it, but know it. And the only way to know things is to go through a direct experience of it. And that's what's happening now.
Yeah, I'm feeling it to some degree right now. I can just, it's weird because it seems to be blending across like past, present, and the future. But it's just, feel that. Like right now, at least I feel closer than I have before about this moment, this present moment really being almost like a microcosm of everything. Every moment, and that's what's happening right now. We're remembering it. And the word remember happens because
We remember.
the membrane
bell of life is tolling. The light, the Christmas tree of life is lighting up, as my friend Lily would say. It's highlighting. Oh yeah, we're getting all the highlights. She would say stuff like, oh, you need to understand this part of nature better, or this animal is trying to tell us about this kind of message about, or this force, or, oh, we're getting like, anyway, she was unmedicated. She had pretty sure she had the bipolar. My friend in high school, he had the bipolar, and he found lithium, but my friend found alcohol and stimulants, tea and coffee and sugar, which was a diabetic, which she ended up taking raw ingredient the wrong way, under not cooking it. So it's a lack of grounding. So I'm trying to learn from her. I'm supposed to be learning from her mistakes. And well, I'm not psychic. Well, everybody's psychic. I don't know. But yeah, definitely supposed to be learning from her mistakes.
They are holding a sacred hum and vibration in the waters. And with Sedna's energy is the polarity, and Sedna is bringing in the frequency of peace. From that story that you've just shared of the chaos and the storm, it's exactly what's happening here. It's this deep releasing of ancient energy, and as that old energy releases, what is always here in the present moment, the depth of the ocean is still. And as you get to the surface, that's where the waves are, the movement, the experience of being human. At the depth of the ocean, this peace is always here. It is the infinite presence. It is your expanded, wise self. And it's always available to you. The waves cannot be created if there isn't the infinite self that's holding all of it in space and place. So there's a few things here. It feels like the extraterrestrials that are deep under the ocean are communicating stronger with us. Many people might start to sense and see. Then also there may be more sightings of ships and more people hearing and connecting because they've shifted their frequency to the seventh dimension which means it's way easier to connect to all beings that vibrate in higher levels, not just up, but also down within the ocean and within the earth. There are beings that live even in the crystal caves inside the earth. So look and connect in all directions during this time, because the hum of the infinite wisdom is vibrating very strongly at this time.
If you qualify for SNAP, Medicaid, and more, you
Do
only
you
pay
qualify for
$6.97 a month
SNAP?
for a Walmart Plus membership.
Do you like to step on towels? Do you like to eat salty chocolate?
And yet it's so embodied that I can feel the vibration. So this means when I'm experiencing everyone who's here is experiencing something at the level that they're ready to receive. And just stay aware and know and honor that each one of us experiences in our unique way, and honor the unique way in which you're experiencing your soul embodied.
I suppose, is at a minimum, the next few days where there's a period of greater mindfulness, like it's so long as maybe even just taking that only step will allow the rest to fall.
Gotcha now. Tooth decay wins the day.
We cultivate some mindfulness throughout the day, but maybe even if you need, like, I see 5 minutes, like touching into what's happening with me, what's actually happening with my surroundings, and then that connection can come through. Because, like, for example, fiber optic cable, which transmits all the energy, the internet, information, everything, lightning fast. I think there are already benefits to doing like long meditations or these long retreats, like you've got these super long silent retreat meditations, and those sound awesome. I'm not discounting that at all. But sometimes energy can come in quick because there's also this recognition from spirit and everything else that's like these people are working really hard, and maybe they don't have 10 days to fly off to Cuba or whatever for a silent, like it's just the situation in the moment. So if you just take that halfway step there, then everything else will reach you as well. If you've been watching this video, you've already been doing it. If you'd like to share this with other people for this alignment, to get them as more firmly connected to this, then